A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I want A+ English because it's so much fun. English education for you and everyone, so come along. Learn some grammar, learn a phrase, learn something new every day. Learn the A+ way. Hey, it's time to start the show. Are you ready? Good, 'cause here we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I want A+ English.
Hi everybody, welcome to A+ English. I'm Rainbow.
I'm Celine.
Celine, do you ever talk about your feelings? So from what I know about Taiwanese people and the Taiwanese culture, they don't really express their feelings very directly. And in fact, a lot of us are taught that it's not a good idea to be so straightforward with your feelings.
Well, really, then I guess I'm a weird Taiwanese.
Oh.
Yeah, 因为台湾人刚刚说好像是不太喜欢说出心里的感觉，但我好像不会这样哎，你们会这样吗？I do like to talk about my feelings.
Me too. I think we're very direct people. And I think it's really important to talk about how you feel to avoid any misunderstandings and make relationships easier. Because if you don't say anything, you can assume something about someone else,
Which
and
is
it would be
totally
totally wrong. And that's not fair to both people.
So, but I do understand why some people prefer not to talk about their feelings because it might sound like a bit offensive or aggressive to others.
True. Well, in today's article, we'll talk about some useful ways to share our feelings in English. Let's check it out.
Talking about feelings in English. Sophie is at home with her parents and her brother George.
Sophie, did you get your math exam back today?
Yes, I got 100% on the exam.
You must be over the moon.
You're right. I'm walking on air.
I'm so proud of you. You studied very hard for the exam.
I'm proud too. I should call Grandma to tell her I'm on cloud 9.
Good job, Sophie. What should we do to celebrate?
Let's go to a fancy restaurant for dinner.
George, didn't you have an exam this week too?
Yes.
Word power!
Math. Math. Tina is good with numbers, so she always does well in math class. Tina is good with numbers, so she always does well in math class. Right. Right. Katie was right. It did rain this afternoon. Katie was right. It did rain this afternoon. Proud. Proud. Tom's parents were very proud of him because he passed his driving test. Tom's parents were very proud of him because he passed his driving test. Fancy. Fancy. After they got married, Coco and Bill had a party at a fancy hotel. After they got married, Coco and Bill had a party at a fancy hotel.
All right, so we start our article. We have Sophie, who's at home with her parents and her brother, whose name is George.
OK， 我们看到这个场景呢 ，Sophie 还有她的父母以及弟弟乔治，他们一起在家里哦。
So in today's article, Sophie and George are talking at home, and it looks like they got some exam results back.
Could be horrible, or could be good.
Could be good or could be bad. I think it might be both. So Mom says, Sophie, did you get your math exam back today? The very first vocabulary word we have here is math. That's M-A-T-H, math. All right, so math is the science of numbers. There are many kinds of math in school. The easiest math is addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. That's called arithmetic. And the harder math, there's geometry, algebra, and really, really hard, there's calculus. All right, so I have a sentence for you. Tina is good with numbers, so she always does well in math class. Tina is good with numbers, so she always does well in math class.
So Rainbow, are you good at math?
You know what? I used to be like terrible at math.
Oh.
And then I ended up teaching math.
Really?
So I'm a little bit better at math now.
How
but
could
I
that
don't
be possible?
prefer math.
Okay. I'm totally bad, very bad at math. 我数学烂透了。对 I think if I were good at math, I could be good at anything, like literally anything. Okay. Math 是今天的第一个 word power word， 意思呢就是数学。那其实呢，它是一个简称，原本是 mathematics， 但是因为太长了，所以现在大家都说 math 居多。那刚刚例句的意思就是说 ，Tina 很擅长算术，那所以呢，数学课上她总是表现得很好哦。那文章第一句中，妈妈就是在问 Sophie 说：“哎，你今天拿回你的数学考卷了吗？”
Okay, so Sophie gets her math exam back and she says, yes, I got 100% on the exam. Woo! Congratulations, Sophie. So of course, Dad is also very excited for her.
OK, Sophie 很高兴哦，她说：“对啊，我考试拿到100分哦。那考试拿到100分，英文我们就可以说 get 100% on the test 或是 on the exam.
Ooh, perfect score.
Perfect score.
So then Dad says, you must be over the moon. That's weird. Why is there a moon?
Yeah, what does that mean?
She's sitting on top of the moon. So actually, that's a really strange phrase, right? So is Sophie flying over the moon because she's really happy? So that's our first phrase to describe someone who is incredibly happy. We say she's over the moon.
OK, 爸爸就说 You must be over the moon. Be over the moon. 飞过月亮到月亮上了，哎，这是什么意思呢？你就想象一个人开心到像坐火箭冲到月球上，噗，这样子，大概就是这个概念啦。所以呢，我们就可以用 over the moon 来表示乐翻了，开心到不行，乐不可支这样的意思。那这句话意思就是说，哎，你一定乐翻了，你一定超开心吧？
So Sophie responds, you're right. And that's our next vocabulary word, right. That's R-I-G-H-T, right. Okay, so we have the word right, and that's right because right is the opposite of wrong. Another way to say someone's right is you're correct. So, of course, we also have our hands, the right hand on the right side and the left hand, but when something's right, that means it's correct. All right, I have a sentence for you. Katie was right. It did rain this afternoon. Katie was right. It did rain this afternoon.
好，我们看到 Sophie 的回答，她说没错 ，right 就是正确的，那它是一个形容词。要说别人答对了，我们就可以说 you are right。那相反的呢，当然就是 wrong 是错误的。那刚刚例句的意思就是说 ，Katie 说对了，今天下午的确有下雨哦。
Okay, so then Sophie says, I'm walking on air. Oh, so after over the moon, we have walking on air. That's our second idiom to say that someone's really happy. So when you're really happy, it's like you're light. So you're dancing and walking and flying. So you're not really heavy, you're really light because you're so happy. So you're flying, you're walking on air.
Yeah, like when you're upset, you might dragging your feet.
Oh yeah, because it's low on the ground.
对 ，Sophie 就接着说 ，I'm walking on air， 就是说我走在空气中。哎，这是什么意思呢？就是说我们很像中文会说的飘飘然，觉得很开心的时候，就很像脚没有踏在地上，有没有？好像要飞起来了。所以呢，英文就可以用 be walking on air 来表示非常开心了。
Okay, so then Mom says, I'm so proud of you. And proud, that's P-R-O-U-D, proud. So proud is an adjective that means someone is very pleased with themselves because they did a good job. So they're saying, good job to me. So when you get a good score on your test, you should be proud of yourself. But if you're too proud or prideful, which means full of pride all the time, you're saying, oh, look, I'm so great. Your classmates might not like you because you would make them feel bad. So my sentence for you is, Tom's parents were very proud of him because he passed his driving test. Tom's parents were very proud of him because he passed his driving test.
接下来我们就看到妈妈跟他说：“哦，我真是以你为荣。” Proud 在这边的意思呢是感到骄傲的，它是一个形容词，通常会用 be proud of somebody 来表示以什么人为荣。那例句的意思就是说 ，Tom 的父母很为他感到骄傲，因为呢他通过了驾照考试啊。但同时呢，我们也可以用 proud 来表示有人就是过于骄傲。例如说，我们可以说 I don't like him, he is too proud。意思就是说，我不喜欢他，他太骄傲了。这时候这个 proud 就有负面的意思喽。
That's right. Okay, so mom continues and says, You studied very hard for the exam. And Sophie definitely deserves that perfect score because she worked really hard.
That's right. 妈妈就继续说，你为了这次考试很努力在读书。Yeah, Sophie deserves this. 因为她很努力 ，Sophie 非常努力，所以她妈妈非常以她为荣呢。
And Sophie says, I'm proud too, because I did a good job, right? And then she says, I should call Grandma to tell her I'm on cloud 9.
What does
She's
that
on the
mean?
cloud. So we have our third phrase here to talk about somebody being super happy called being on cloud 9. So we talked about walking on air. So being on clouds, in the clouds, is like it's so high up and you're so happy. And cloud 9, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way to level 9 is like the highest of the clouds. So I'm sure that Grandma would be really proud of her too.
她说：“我也觉得很骄傲哦。那我应该要打电话给奶奶，跟她说我开心到不行。” Be on cloud 9 意思就是说开心的程度就是冲破云霄的概念，就是很高很高了，也就是开心到像在云里飘啦。
Okay, so Sophie's brother George says, Good job, Sophie. What should we do to celebrate? When somebody did really well on the test or you did a job that's really well done, we just say good job or great job, no matter what kind of work it is. Maybe it's not even a real job. It could be a test, it could be an accomplishment, but you did great. So then it means you did really well. And it's time to celebrate.
Celebrate. Sophie 的弟弟 George 跟他说：“干得好啊 ，Sophie！我们该做些什么来庆祝一下呢？”那 good job 或是刚刚说的 great job 就是干得好、做得好的意思哦。那我们也可以常常会听到人说 well done， 一样呢是做得好的意思啦。
Right. Okay, and Dad comes in and he says, Let's go to a fancy restaurant for dinner. Let's, that's L-E-T apostrophe S, that's the short version of the words let us. So we make it a little bit shorter, so that becomes let's, which is a phrase we use before making a suggestion. So why don't we do this? Or how about this? Let's do this.
爸爸就说我们去一间这个高级餐厅吃晚餐吧。那刚刚 let's 就是说 let us 的缩写，通常呢会用来表达建议。那意思就是说我们去做什么吧。例如 let's go to the movies 就是说我们去看场电影吧。
Okay.
好啊，Let's go.
All right. So in the next part of the sentence, the adjective fancy, that's F-A-N-C-Y, fancy. All right, so fancy is a very common word to mean well-decorated, expensive, beautiful, like a 5-star restaurant, or you might know a Michelin restaurant, right? So a fancy restaurant would be one that you would dress up really nicely for, and maybe you would eat a fancy and expensive course meal with so many different things, and you would drink some wine. So in Taiwan, I can think of Taipei 101 that has many fancy restaurants where you can go up to the 86th floor and you can enjoy the lovely city view, and it's very fancy. All right, I have a sentence for you. After they got married, Coco and Bill had a party at a fancy hotel. After they got married, Coco and Bill had a party at a fancy hotel.
好，我们刚刚那句话呢，讲到了 fancy restaurant。那 fancy 呢，就是形容词，意思就是高档的、高级的、昂贵的。所以 fancy restaurant 就是说高档餐厅的意思啦。那刚刚例句的意思就是说 ，Coco 和 Bill 结婚后，在一间豪华的饭店 fancy hotel 办了一个派对。
Ooh. So mom's not done. She says, George, didn't you have an exam this week too? Uh-oh. I wonder how did George do? Maybe not as well as Sophie?
Because he didn't bring it up himself.
Yeah.
OK， 妈妈这时候呢，突然就问了一个问题哦，她说 ：“George， 你这周是不是也有个考试啊？Didn't you have an exam this week too？” 这边用了否定来问问题，但其实呢，英文不管是用否定问还是用肯定来问，其实呢，回答都只要根据事实回答就好。所以说，如果 George 有考试，他就会说 Yes, I did。那没有的话，就会说 No, I didn't。那我们来看看 George 说什么好了。What did he say?
So it looks like George didn't do so well. He's not saying yes or no. He's kind of like, yeah.
Doesn't sound too good.
Yeah.
OK, George 好像有点心虚，他说对啊，对啊。
Oh, so we're not going to find out about George's score today. That's it for today's article, but let's go to our magic box and we'll be back for our review time.
Magic Box 找亮点。
大家好 I had a good day today. Did you also have a good day? 我今天过得很好，你们也是吗？有没有注意到我的第二句当中 Did you also have a good day 使用了 also 这个字呢？ Also 是一个副词，可以用来表示肯定附和的也是，表示刚刚所说的呢，也适用于另外一个人或物。摆放的位置是在 be 动词跟助动词的后方，一般动词的前方。比如说呢 You're hungry and tired? I'm also hungry and tired. 你又累又饿吗？我也又累又饿。Also 呢，也可以用来补充。如果我要讲说，你除了可以在 YouTube 上面找到 A 加以外，还可以在 Facebook 上面找到我们，我就可以用以下这一句话 ：You can find us on YouTube and also on Facebook. You can find us on YouTube and also on Facebook. 你以为这样表达肯定附和的也就到这边为止吗？没有哦，类似的用法还有2个。分别是 to 跟 as well， 都是也此外的意思。只不过呢，跟 also 不一样的是，它们只出现在句子的最后。以我刚刚提到的一句例句来说好了，你又饿又累吗？我也又饿又累。You're hungry and tired? I'm also hungry and tired. 有注意到 also 是出现在这一句子的中间吗？ I'm also hungry and tired。但在使用 to 跟 as well 的情况下面呢，你就必须写成这样哦。You're hungry and tired. I'm hungry and tired too. You're hungry and tired. I'm hungry and tired as well. 有没有注意到 to 跟 as well 都放在句子的最后了呢？就是这么简单啦。所以现在呢，换我考考你们都学会了没哦？这一句话里面的空格你会填入什么呢？ My sister will stay at home tomorrow. I will blank stay at home tomorrow. 我姐姐呢，明天会待在家，我明天也会待在家。想想看吧，等一下就公布答案。The answer is, my sister will stay at home tomorrow. I will also stay at home tomorrow. 你答对了吗
？Wait for it. It's review time. 复习时间到喽。
All right, welcome to our wrap up. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a story with the following phrases. I will give you the phrases and you can think about your own story too. I've got math, you're right, proud, good job, let's, and fancy. So Celine, why don't you start?
Okay, okay. I didn't do too well on my math class. Math test.
Math test. So you were not proud of how you did because you didn't have time to study, right?
Yeah. So you're right. I didn't do too good because I didn't study well, but my friend did a good job.
Oh. Well, how about next time let's study together so we can both do better on our math tests.
And we can celebrate at a fancy restaurant after we got our good grades.
When we get our perfect score. All right, so a story doesn't really have to be a real story. It could also be a conversation. So go ahead and turn to your classmates, see if you can come up with a conversation using the words we learned today. All right, that's it for today. I'll see you for next time. I'm Rainbow.
I'm Celine.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Talking about feelings in English. Sophie is at home with her parents and her brother George.
Sophie, did you get your math exam back today?
Yes, I got 100% on the exam.
You must be over the moon.
You're right. I'm walking on air.
I'm so proud of you. You studied very hard for the exam.
I'm proud too. I should call Grandma to tell her I'm on cloud 9.
Good job, Sophie. What should we do to celebrate?
Let's go to a fancy restaurant for dinner.
George, didn't you have an exam this week too?
Yes?
Word power!
Math. Math. Tina is good with numbers, so she always does well in math class. Tina is good with numbers, so she always does well in math class. Right. Right. Katie was right. It did rain this afternoon. Katie was right. It did rain this afternoon. Proud. Proud. Tom's parents were very proud of him because he passed his driving test. Tom's parents were very proud of him because he passed his driving test. Fancy. Fancy. After they got married, Coco and Bill had a party at a fancy hotel. After they got married, Coco and Bill had a party at a fancy hotel.